Hello YouTube, welcome to part 2, excuse the fan. We're going to have 6 holes in here. And it's just a little over 12 inches around there, so no one's going to notice how this hole's going to be off a little bit. You'll never notice, I'll never notice. We're going to go 3/4 down, we're going to have a 1/2 inch hole here. Remember, this ain't a part for a rocket booster on the space shuttle. We kind of got that even. That paper is as white as my ruler. Just makes it easier to make a nice straight piece of paper. That's just inches, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. If you do the math, it's 6 holes. So it's better to do this a little time instead of trying to plan. I just brushed this because I plan on having a grate down there burning from here. But the air holes will be down here. We left enough room for the ashes to fall in the bottom, which you'll see. Like I said, better to explain as we go. I don't know if this paint will stay here, but we'll find out. We plan on using that charcoal that you light. You light it with a match, but in emergency you can use sticks. We want to use it with charcoal because charcoal holds a lot of heat, so you're going to have plenty of time to boil a cup of water. We have a fan guard somewhere. If we don't find it, we'll make a grill for our cup to set on. This don't weigh nothing. You put this in your backpack, there's no weight to it. It just takes up room. You can always pack stuff inside too. Let's get to work. Okay, so I drilled a starter hole, a little bit bigger than 1/8 of an inch, and then there's a 1/4 inch bit. And then we're going to use our step bit real carefully. Don't use them spiral cutter bits, they will snag and everything. You've got to use the step bit. Or work your way up. And it still can snag. Regular drill bits are not very nice on sheet metal. Especially it will grab on you and bend and twist the can, and I've had best luck with these. Okay, back to work. Okay, we used several drill bits. That little one I showed, and went 1/4 went 5/16 because the end of this is kind of buggered up. But we made these 9/16, so it doesn't hurt to drill up before you use this, because these things do get wrecked. Take a file and get this edge off of here. That's a rough one, but I have a finer chainsaw file. Get in here, see that? Because you're going to be getting your hands on this thing working on it. Get in here and get rid of all that stuff that hangs off there when you're drilling and all that. And all I did to get the paint off this part was my drywall screen always promote. It took some muscle work, and then I took a really coarse abrasive pad. I don't know what brand it is. It could be Scotch. I think it is Scotch Purple. Light's playing tricks with me because it gets glaring in here. You know what I mean? Those were 9/16 holes. I don't want to go any bigger than that. Okay, I'll have to make the ones in the bottom. I'm going to take a break first. Plenty of clearance down from the top. That's so if you put something completely over here, you still might get the fire and the heat to come out this way. See? That's the whole idea. You want holes at the top too, besides in the bottom. You might want to try to set a pan right on top of this. So now you know if you've never made one before. I may alternate the holes so the bottom holes are not in line, but like this, I have not decided yet. And we are done with this project. That's not in there the greatest. If it falls down, we'll redo it so it stays there. We want our fire up in here. At the end of the video, I'll have a little clip of me burning a big piece of incense in there, plugging the top off like if it had a kettle on the top so you can see the smoke come out. There you go. Thanks for watching. Oh, in the future I gotta get some charcoal. We will have a burn video, which will be separate, of attempting to cook on this thing.